うん。やあ、レティ。ウェディングドレスに合わせる首飾り、ダイヤと真珠どっちがいい？
クラーク様、それ今する話じゃないと思う。
I want to escape from princess lessons, episode number 3, and I think I'm dropping this show. I am pretty disappointed with it. Where to even start? I think the shtick of Letty trying to run away from the prince and the prince constantly catching up to her got old really fast. Now, I am not above saying that this is bad. I am not here saying that folks aren't going to find this enjoyable. I'm not saying that this won't find its audience. I think it will. And I think that there's going to be people who really find Letty cute, me included, or really like Prince Clarke, or they find the shtick or the charm of her running away, taking back, running away, taking back, blah, blah, blah. They find that funny or humorous. Now, again, I'm not above saying that I didn't laugh. I laughed twice this episode, which I thought was pretty funny. You know, Clarke catches Letty at the end of the episode, and he's like, do you want your pearls to match your wedding dress? You know, what color wedding dress do you want? She's like, dude, I don't think this is the time. I laughed at that. I thought it was funny. The main problem that I have, though, with this show, and the reason I think I'm dropping it, is first off, there's just too many shows that I really love this season. From Bureaucrat to Villainous, I think is goated. The Red Ranger Becomes Adventure in Another World. That has been just a delight and awesome. I Left My A-Rank Party is awesome. Daily Life of a Middle-Aged Shopper, I think, is so dope. I'm watching Ari Ferretta. You know, and I think about like, well, what can take the place of romance? Well, I'm not covering it on the channel, but I am with my wife. I'm watching My Happy Marriage, so that fills my romance box up. Season 2. I'm watching Apothecary Diaries Season 2, which I think is Apothecary Diaries is so effing good. And I'm watching that on the side with my wife. And those are just two that I'm just, you know, two romance anime that I'm just enjoying on the side. I tried to watch Honey Lemon Soda. I thought it was doo-doo. I did not think it was very good. Blue Box has been another one that people really love. I watched the first like 4 episodes and I was really bored. Like I was bored. I thought it was just not too predictable, not very good. Again, another show I can see why people like, just not for me. And I love romance anime, don't get me wrong. But when I think about this season, when it comes to romance, I think the most unique one is Welcome to Japan, Miss Elf. I think that is just a isekai type show, but very much romance centric. I'm Getting Married to a Girl I Hate in My Class. Very romance comedy romance. I think that one is really good. And then Madoka Kuraiwa is Impervious to My Charms. Again, another romantic comedy. Really funny. So I think like I have my romance kind of filled already. And this one I thought could be another one. You know, initially when I was going into this, I thought, you know, okay, she's gonna escape. She got her way. Prince Clarke has another girl. She's being trained up, and he is in love with her, and he's going to let her be a butterfly and fly where she needs to, you know, let her wings take her where she wants to go. And he's going to be there trying to win the love of her. Well, come to find that he let her do that for like a day, and then immediately went to go find her and kidnapped her and is forcing his love upon her where she's trying to escape from him. Now, they're both the main characters of the show, so I know at some point she's going to end up falling for his antics and falling for him. But my big thing with the show is I just do not like him as a character. He annoys me. Basically, all the feelings that Letty has in the show. He annoys me. He's not very attractive. I don't like the idea of her being stuck with the royal family. Even if he does end up winning her heart, she's stuck with the royal family. All those princess lessons, she's gonna have to end up being somebody that she's not. He's not gonna let her be the free butterfly, the free bird that she truly is. She's not meant for royal life. She's meant to go and just be wild and free and fall in love with, I don't know, some rugged knight or something of her own volition. I would like to see the character fall in love herself, and not like a forced way, but like actually fall in love. And if she was courted by Prince Clarke and she ended up having those feelings and then making peace with, okay, to have this love, I need to be me, but also know how to pretend, then I think that is a much more viable thing. But I think the show's going to be centered around Prince Clarke essentially forcing himself upon her and her trying to escape until they end up falling in love, which is really Letty falling in love with him at some which way point or forward in the story. And I just don't think I can stick around all season. Now, this might be a good candidate for one that I watch at the end of the season and, you know, during that little one to 2 week lull, which a lot of these animated seasons are running for a significant amount of episodes. So I don't even know if I'll have a big lull this season, because I even think Solo Leveling is like 24 episodes a season. But if there is a lull, this would be the time, you know, in between winter and spring, that would be the season that I would go in. Or that'd be the time of the season that I would go in and finish watching any of the ones I didn't. Especially if it gets a dub, then that's an easy win. But I just really don't like the character, and I don't like the premise of the show. I do like if it was centered around, you know, somebody who escapes from princess lessons, and then we get to kind of follow her be like a wild and free bird, and then she ends up maybe falling in love with, or, you know, getting a crush on some random guy, and then Prince Clarke is still trying to court her, and then there's some turmoil. Like, there's certain ways that this could have gone, but I think this is very centered around manga panels. Like, here's Prince Clarke getting her again, she escapes. Here's Prince Clarke, you know, she escapes, and he gets her back, and then I feel like it's centered around that, and I don't like that. So for me, I'm just dropping it. Again, like I said, I think it's going to find its audience. I think it'll do well. I think the people who love it are going to love it really hard. I think the people who don't like it are going to like not like it at all. I'm somewhere in between the middle, but I'm very much like, I don't want to waste my time. And I only want to have a good time watching anime. I don't want to be like, feel like it's a chore or feel like it's a job. You know, I come on here to share my thoughts and my opinions, and sometimes I make a little bit of money doing that, but it's just truly like, hey, I just want to share what I'm enjoying watching. And if I'm just not having a good time watching it, which again, I watch a lot of 6 out of 10 animes, but for the most part, I have a pretty good time watching it. And some of them I kind of stick through because they get bad very late in the season, and then I just kind of stick it out towards the end. This one, I just like, I think I'm going to pump the brakes here. I'm going to let other people enjoy it and cover it and stuff. But this was kind of a disappointment, man. Like, I'm a little, I'm just disappointed. And yeah. So if you've been watching my content for this show, I really appreciate it. Let me know your final thoughts in the comments. And if you're going to continue watching it, man, I hope it gets really good. I hope it gets really good for all you boys and girls. I hope that you guys, I hope it gets better. I hope that the shtick doesn't last long. And I hope you guys come, you know, I feel like you feel so passionate later on at the end of the season that you come back to this video, man. Dom, you're an effing idiot. This show was so good. I would love for those moments to happen. So yeah, one love. See you on more videos. Check out my other reviews. Peace out.